Okay, I'm here in percent number 4 Google form. We'll talk about markups and markdowns. Markups are a percent increase where the price goes up, and a markdown is a percent decrease where the price goes down. So, number 1, it says a store buys soccer balls for $5, and the store's markup is 45%. Find the retail price. Okay, so $5 would represent 100% of the original cost, right? They buy these soccer balls for $5, which is 100%, but then they mark them up by 45%. So what is 100% plus 45%? Well, that is 145%. Okay, so 145%, what is that as a decimal? That would be 1.45, right? You would move the decimal 2 places to the left, or you could say you divide 145 by 100 to get 1.45. And I want 1.45 of the original cost of $5. 1.45 times $5 would be $7.25. Okay, so this represents a 45% markup on the price of the soccer balls. Okay, you could also find the amount of markup first and add it to the original price. So we've seen this sort of before, where we start with the original amount of $5 and we add on to it the percent markup. So 45% markup on the original cost of $5. So you have $5 plus, what's 45% of 5? Well, 0.45 times 5 is 225, right? So $5 is the original cost of the soccer ball, and they add on to the price $2.25. And 5 plus 225 is $7.25, right? So $7.25 is the retail price. Number 2, the original price of a sweater is $60. On sale, the markdown is 20%. Find the sale price. Okay, so we could first say that $60 right here is 100% of the cost. Like if you buy this sweater at original price and you buy it at 100% of the cost, it's $60. But on sale, the markdown is 20%. So we could take 20% off of that 100%, and that means you're paying 80% of the original cost. 80%, what is that as a decimal? Well, that would be 0.80. Okay, so you multiply that by the original cost of 60, and 0.80 times 60 would give you 48. Okay, so you're paying $48 for this sweater. Okay, your other option is to start with the price of the sweater and then subtract the markdown amount. So I'm taking 20% or 0.20. I'm taking 20% of 60 off of the sweater. So what is 20% of 60? 0.2 times 60, that would be $12, right? So the original cost is 60, and I'd take $12 off. That would give me 48. So $48 is the cost of the sweater. Number 3, a belt that originally cost $40 is being sold at a 25% markup. What is the retail price? Okay, so $40, this would be 100% of the cost, right? It's the whole cost, but it's being marked up by 25%. So I'm going to add 25% onto that cost. And I know that 100% plus 25% is 125%. So basically I'm paying 125% of the original cost. 125% as a decimal is 1.25. So what is 1.25 times the original cost of 40? 1.25 times 40 would be $50. Okay, so now the belt is $50. Okay, let's do a sell price. Let's do number 5. Pants originally cost $65, which would be 100% of the cost. Right, that's the full amount, $65. But it's being sold at a markdown of 10%. So I'm going to subtract 10% from 100, which would give me 90%. So I'm paying 90% of the original cost. 90% as a decimal is 0.90. 0.90 times 65. 0.90 times 65 would be 58.5. Okay, but remember, money has 2 digits after the decimal, and so this would be 58.50. 58.50. All right, one more here. Let's do this last one. Scissors that originally cost $3.25 are being sold at a 40% markup. What is the retail price? So $3.25, this would represent 100% of the original cost, right? But now I'm marking them up 40%. So I'm going to add 40% onto that original amount. And 100% plus 40% is 140%. So I'm paying 140% of the original cost. 140% as a decimal is 1.4. So I'm taking 1.4 times $3.25. And 1.4 times 325 would give me what? 1.4 times 325 would give me $4.55. So I'm paying $4.55 for the scissors. All right, you try the rest. Once you submit, view your score, and if you miss any, click Edit Your Response to fix the ones that you missed.